Hey, this is Dr. Darwin, the new dentist coach, another episode of Ask Dr. Darwin on the New Dentist Podcast Show. We talk about getting into dental school, getting into residency, and then life as a new dentist. Guys, gals, Happy New Year. Make sure that you are continuing to support the channel by joining, subscribing, sharing, also sharing your comments, in addition to sharing with your colleagues. We create this content for you to give you some uplift, but also to give you some tips and strategies on your journey to becoming a dentist or a board certified specialist. Also, this episode of Ask Dr. Darwin is being brought to you by GetIntoDentalResidencyChallenge.com. The challenge is on for 2025. Join us as we help you jumpstart your application process, getting your important documents together, and getting ready to get your mindset together for the interviews as well. We're going to be sharing some tips, some strategies, and some secrets that are going to help you jumpstart your application process, but also get the attention that you're going to need so that you get invitations to interviews and get selected. For more details, check the link down below or up top. Is one of these two places. Get into Dental Residency Challenge.com, and we hope to see you in the live training coming up. So today we're joined, we're going back to the West Coast. I'm on the East Coast, he's on the West Coast, and we're joined by a student doctor who just got into ortho, and he's going to be answering all of those questions. So let's get into it. Student Dr. Kyrie, how you doing, man?
Doing well, doing well. How are you today?
I'm good, man. Excited to talk to you. Excited for your most recent success. Give everyone a quick overview as to who you are, where you're from. So for those of us that are meeting you for the first time.
Right. So yeah, my name is Kyrie Saunders. I'm a fourth-year dental student at UCLA School of Dentistry. Originally from Fresno, California. So that's the Central Valley. So about like 3 hours away from LA. And I did my undergrad at UC Irvine, where I studied public health science with emphasis on pre-dental. And yeah, that's really about me. Been really into sports mainly my entire life. I still play basketball in a lot of rec leagues and a lot of like pro-am leagues around the city. So yeah, that's about me.
Yeah, the one thing about that basketball, though, you got to watch your hands. You got to be careful.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, for me, I'm more of a shooter nowadays, so I try not to go into the paint too much. So yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want any, injuries or anything like that.
Yeah, you got to make sure you get some insurance on those hands, but that's a different conversation, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's converse about ortho, man.
Sure.
There are several very popular specialties that
Mhm.
people are interested. Ortho's one, pedo, oral surgery, endo as well. For you, why ortho? What
So
made you think of do what made you decide ortho?
yeah, so for me, a little bit of background too. Even me investigating a career in dentistry, my mom, she got dental implants, so she got implant supported overdentures, and I just seen that the way that treatment kind of changed her life, and it really um, changed her self-esteem. She was really confident. She was really a lot more outgoing. The fact that she got that treatment, so I seen that change in her, and I wanted to do that change for other people, and specifically people who are mixed dentition age, who are usually at the age to try to get ortho intervention and ortho treatment. I've done a lot of OHI events, community outreach with that population. So I felt like that could be a population I would connect well with. And then along with shadowing a couple local orthodontists in the Fresno area, and then also really blessed that UCLA has a lot more exposure to ortho. We have an ortho program at our school, but also we take a couple ortho classes. We take an ortho lab. So we had a lot more exposure to ortho than other schools. So I feel like all those things in combination led me to the decision to apply to orthodontics.
You said some real key things that can be determinant for others as part of their journey, right? Someone in your family or someone that you knew had a transformative experience. their smile, with their oral health, right?
Right.
And then also being exposed to ortho or a specialty firsthand, whether it's shadowing, whether it's being part of a team, or having it integrated, like you said, UCLA has it integrated within the curriculum, so much so that it's like ortho, ortho,
Yeah.
ortho, ortho.
Hmm.
Because one of the things, as you know, and that you experienced this year, they're going to ask you, why ortho? Why do you want to
Yeah.
become an orthodontist and not an endodontist or not a general dentist who does ortho, yada? So very important. And for you, those of you that are listening and watching, you must know your why, right? You must know
Absolutely.
your why. Should be embedded and should be um, very central to your personal statement,
Hmm.
right?
Absolutely.
So that's, man, that's great. Um, so let's talking about the personal statement and CV and
Yeah.
all those things that make up the application. So you left New York, and let's talk about a little bit more about the program that you're going to be going to. Let's reveal to everyone who maybe is just now catching up to where we are right now. Where are you going to be going to do orthodontics to become a board certified orthodontist?
Stonybrook University in New York.
In New York. Congratulations, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, yes, yes. New Coast to the East Coast.
Yes,
Here we
sir.
go. Well, I know the weather you out there in LA today is warm. You ain't gonna get that out here.
Man, I gotta, it's definitely gonna be a lifestyle shift, but I'll buy a couple coats, some boots.
Yeah.
I think I'll be
No,
all
you'll be
right.
fine. As long as you don't have to do ortho outside, you're fine. You'll be good. You'll be good. So let's talk about the ortho program at Stony Brook. What are some of the strengths of the program or some of the highlights of the program that excite you the most, even not only since you matched there, but also months back when you were searching and exploring programs. There was Stony Brook's program that made you add them to the list of 21.
Yeah.
So what are some of those things, and once you there, did your investigation, got a chance to talk to the social, got a chance to talk to the faculty. What are some of the things that they shared with you that highlight the program and how it's formatted and what excites you the most when you're getting ready to start in July?
Yeah. I would say it's the decision to really even really kind of consider them on my list. I have to give part of the credit to like one of my classmates. He's from Brooklyn, so and I'm asking him like, okay, what do you want to what do you think I should go apply to schools like on the East Coast and stuff like that? And like he mentioned Stony Brook. He's from, since he's Brooklyn, he said living in Long Island is really nice. He said it's really calm. So that's one of the things I like. I don't really like too much hustle and bustle. I mean, being at UCLA, we're kind of a little bit of hustle bustle, but it's not like, downtown LA or anything like that. So that's like kind of the more of the speed that I'm kind of accustomed to. One thing that I did that their hospital, they get a lot of referral cases. They get a lot of really complex cases that they kind of work with in a comprehensive sense with other specialties and other disciplines of medicine. That really kind of impressed me. I definitely want to be an orthodontist that is able to handle a lot and to want to be as knowledgeable as I can. I know that Stony Brook can give me that exposure to that complexity to me, like be most equipped. And
Were
then
these trauma referrals or
not
similar?
necessarily, more like developmental kind of
Okay.
kind of things. Exactly. I would say that, and then yeah, there's a sheer amount of numbers. They get a lot of starts. You get a lot of starts when you first begin the program. So I definitely want to you know get the best number of patients that I can. So those are
Were
like the two things. Yeah.
were those starts higher, significantly higher than some of the other programs?
Yeah,
The
that's yeah. So
feedback
that's
that you, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the sentiment that I got, like from asking from residents, and then also talking to some of my that are in my class, like in terms of starts and stuff like that. Definitely got like a lot more supply of patients.
And what about the residents, the current residents there? I think they take what, four every year, three or
They
four?
take three.
Three.
Mhm.
And what was the feedback for the residents that you spoke to as far as what's been things that they really would say have been the strengths of the programs during their training there?
I would say like that I mentioned. There's just to be have that amount of clinical of patients, and then also the size of the program. It's a small program, so there's a lot of I guess cooperation and coordination between like residents, but also the faculty. And also kind of an interview kind of tip. Try to ask you at the end of the interview, they'll try to ask them a question, ask the program that, kind of shows that you're interested, and it shows that, that you've been thinking about the program and that you're probably going to consider them. That was one thing that I kind of paying attention to, and I got, you know, good feedback between the residents and the faculty. They have good cooperation between the two. It's no problems. Some schools have issues within faculty and residents, or faculty and students. So I didn't get that vibe that everybody was like kind of playing the role, everybody with each other, and it was just overall good vibes. So that was one of the things that I really was impressed by.
Now, Stonybrook is 3 residents per year, 2 years or 3 years.
3 years.
So 3 residents, 3 years. So that means there's nine residents total in the program.
Mhm.
Is there a master's certificate? I'm sorry, not a master's. Is there a master's that's
Yeah, there is.
recommended, or is it required? How does that work?
Yeah, it's required. So yeah, everybody gets the master's.
And did they share any stats about what number of graduates go on to become board certified?
They didn't. No, they didn't share any.
Yeah, I just know that there are some programs that's like kind of a key highlight or strength of their program, or one of the ways that programs will measure their success, right, is
Mhm.
could be based on the numbers that become board certified. Maybe some programs will even use the stat of those that are teaching, right, part-time, full-time, whatnot. A percentage of those grads completers of the program were teaching as well. So 3 years, 3 residents per year. Um, Good cooperation, you said, with the residents and faculty. Is there that's required as part of
Yeah,
the master's?
there is. Yeah, to graduate. Yep.
Gotcha. So research project is also, I know typically there always are, but sometimes with the masters added on, it may be a little bit different. Good, good. So overall, what excites you the most? What would you say excites you the most in anticipation for graduation coming up, and then matriculation into the ortho program? What excites you or keeps you excited the most
Yeah,
about what you're going to be doing?
I would just say, you know, doing what I'm interested in. Honestly, like, ortho is one of the things that just really stuck out to me. So finally just doing that and trying to become, a specialist, a master of that is really what excites me. The fact that I'm going to be, living on the East Coast when been a West Coaster my entire life, born in the Bay Area, raised in Central California, and then did school in Southern California. I've been all up and down California, so I'm kind of at this point. So living on the East Coast would definitely be a breath of fresh air for me. That's what I think I'm most excited for.
Good. Well, that's great. Well, congratulations again.
I'm living
There
proof.
you go. And you may have to get through 10, 15, 20 programs, but you only need one match. And then you're launched and you're off to becoming a board certified orthodontist like yourself. What's the best way for people to contact you if they have some other questions about your journey, about your process, and want to get some feedback from you directly?
Yeah, I would say Instagram. So my Instagram is at loop.ri. So, yep.
At loop.ri or Instagram. We got it. And you guys catch him soon, because he's still busy. Got this last semester of D4 year, and then graduation's coming, and he's gonna have a little bit of time before he goes and has to relocate to New York. He's gonna have some time for relocation, but he also is gonna have limited time because he's got to get into that profit book.
Yeah, it's gonna be a busy summer. It's gonna be a busy summer.
It's gonna be a busy summer, and hey, that's part of the process too. To be able to be an expert, and an expert that is able to produce transformative experiences and outcomes for people who have facial and skeletal deformities. That's the price you pay. That's the investment to become a board certified orthodontist. Doc, thanks so much. We're excited. Let's keep in touch over your journey. You're not too far away on the East Coast here, and we want to see how once you get in and survive the first couple of weeks, we'll do a follow-up and see how you're surviving ortho residency too. Because now, guess what? The easy part is done. You got it. You done the easy part, which is get in. Now you got to get through. 3 years, 36 months. Now you got to get through. And it sounds like you're going to be able to do that with the support and the collaboration and cooperation that sounds like you have at your program at Stonybrook. But congratulations, man. So happy for you. Congratulations. And you all that are listening and watching, we will be happy for you, especially if you go to next episode. Go to the next episode right now. Go, go, go.